Somebody raided his own place also and carried everybody and everything. But God was gracious in that. Not one person was killed.
Yes.
They just carried them. Right? And you know what happened? One of them fell sick. So that David them will meet him there. Because David's people, they were already talking of stoning him. His followers, they were already talking of stoning him. And then David, he encouraged himself in the Lord, and they went after them. And because the Amalekites gave him the information of where they would be, he was able to recover all.
God, that you take preeminence here today in the name of Jesus. We ask, Father, that your Holy Spirit will come in our midst today in the name of Jesus. Come and take absolute control, Father, in the name of Jesus. Holy Spirit, move in us and make our souls hear again. Spirit, move
says, let the living soul praise the Lord. That means those in the mud, even though they have a mouth, they cannot praise God. That means it's only those that are alive, that can walk, that can talk, that can shout, are the only one that can give God the praise. If you are alive with me on the land of the living, can you give God a praise? Are you ready to praise God this morning? Yes. Come, let's praise the Lord. Come, let's praise the Lord.
it is only the living that can praise the Lord. So if you're a living soul in this house this morning, shout a resounding hallelujah! Praise the Lord. Hallelujah! Please be seated. God bless you. Amen. See, it is only the thoughtful, that is thankful. It is only the thankful that shows appreciation, and that's when we say grateful. It is only the grateful that is fruitful, and it is only the fruitful that is joyful. If you are thankful in the house this morning, you will be fruitful all year round. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. We take our Bible reading this morning from the book of Acts of Apostles, chapter 12. We read from verses 1 through 23. Acts of Apostles, chapter 12, verses 1 through 23. Acts of Apostles 12, verses 1 through 23. Now, about that time, Herod the king stretched forth his hands to vex certain of the church, and he killed James, the brother of John, with a sword. And because he saw it pleased the Jews, he proceeded further to take Peter also. Then were the days of unleavened bread. And when he had apprehended him, he put him in prison and delivered him to 4 quaternions of soldiers to keep him, intending after Easter to bring him forth to the people. Peter therefore was kept in prison, but prayer was made without ceasing of the church unto God for him. And when Herod would have brought him forth, the same night Peter was sleeping between 2 soldiers, bound with 2 chains, and the keepers before the door kept the prison. And behold, the angel of the Lord came upon him, and a light shined in the prison. And he smote Peter on the side, and raised him up, saying, Arise up quickly. And his chains fell off from his hands. Verse 8. And the angel said unto him, Gird thyself, and bind on thy sandals. And so he did. And he said unto him, Cast thy garment about thee, and follow me. And he went out and followed him, and wist not that it was true which was done by the angel, but thought he saw a vision. Verse 10. When they were past the first and the second ward, they came unto the iron gates that leadeth unto the city, which opened to them of his own accord. And they went out and passed on through one street, and forthwith the angel departed from him. And when Peter was come to himself, he said, Now I know of a surety that the Lord has sent his angel, and hath delivered me out of the hands and of Herod, and from all the expectation of the people of the Jews. Will somebody say amen? Amen. Verse 12. And when he had considered the things, he came to the house of Mary, the mother of John, whose surname was Mark, where many were gathered together praying. And as Peter knocked at the door of the gate, a damsel came to her named Rhoda. And when she knew Peter's voice, she opened not the gate for gladness, but ran in and told how Peter stood before the gate. Verse 15. And they said unto her, Thou art mad. But she constantly affirmed that it was even so. Then they said, It is his angel. But Peter continued knocking, and when they had opened the door and saw him, they were astonished. But he beckoned unto them with the hands to hold their peace, declared unto them how the Lord had brought him out of the prison. And he said, Go shew this thing unto James and to the brethren. And he departed and went into another place. 18. Now, as soon as it was day, there was no small stir among the soldiers, what was become of Peter.
And when Herod had sought for him and found him not, he examined the keepers and commanded that he should be put to death. And he went down from Judea to Caesarea and there abode. And Herod was highly displeased with them of Tyre and Sidon. And they came with one accord to him, and having made Blastus the king's chamberlain their friend, desired peace, because their country was nourished by the king's country. 21. And upon a set day, Herod, arrayed in royal apparel, sat upon his throne and made an oration unto them. And the people gave a shout, saying, This is the voice of a God, not of a man. Verse 23. And immediately the angel of the Lord smote him, because he gave not God the glory, and he was eaten of worms and gave up the ghost. And the Lord bless the reading of his words in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Praise the living Jesus. Please let us all stand for the congregational hymn in 261. The grace of the Lord be with you. That is from the book of 1 Corinthians 16:23. Amen.
hallelujah.
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 If you know that there is grace here this morning, come on, shout hallelujah. I'm so excited to be here this morning. The morning of grace like this.
Yes.
And I'm so happy that I'm one of the fathers in the house. I used to tell people there is a place I get to, no matter my status, even in the church, they call me by my name. And when I get there, I know I am a son in that place. I don't jump protocol. But I'm happy I'm in a place of fatherhood. Fathers, are we here this morning?
Yeah.
Come on, let me hear your louder hallelujah. Hallelujah. Is that all Father can do? Let me plead with the mothers to help us out. Mothers, help us out. Hallelujah. Mothers, I thank you all. You are so kind. And we love you all. Let's begin to appreciate the God of grace this morning. It is grace that have written my name in the eternal book. Grace. Amazing grace. Amazing grace. By grace, you are here this morning. It's by grace you are not better than those that have gone. Lord, I worship you for this grace. I'd like the choir to help me with this song. How great is our God. How great is our God. Thank you. Sing with me, how great is our God. Lord, sing how great, how great is our Thank you for by grace we are what we are today. Hey, I that was supposed to have gone with menstruation, you kept me in the womb of my father, my mother. You grew me. You brought me out. Many years the devil tried to kill, to truncate my destiny, the destiny of your people. But by your grace, by your grace, by your grace, by your grace, you kept us alive. Even when men had written us off, that nothing good can come out of us, you prevailed ayérayé, ayé ọpẹ́ yọ òun. Ó ṣe ọlọ́run, ayé ọpẹ́ yọ. Choir lift it up for me. Ó ṣe ayé ọpẹ́ yọ. Thank you, Jesus.
to say we are grateful. We have refused to take your grace with levity. And that is why we have come to return all the glory to you. Thank you, Lord, for what you did yesterday. Thank you for the deliverance. Thank you accepting our worship this morning. Thank you for what your grace will do again in our lives. We give you all the glory. Hallelujah. Blessed be your name. Hallelujah. It's in Jesus' mighty name we pray.
Amen. 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 In Jesus' name.
Have your seat in a little while. Same way, I want to thank God for this great privilege. And I want to thank God for the God of grace and the God of our father, the prophet in the house, the God of Ajibade. When members are proud to call their God by your name, then you are a servant. It's not every congregation that can call the name of their God by their pastor. But I'm happy that in this place we can proudly call the name of our God by our Father's name. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
So I want to still thank God's servant for this privilege to stand here to dish out the word of God to us. Honestly, I'm not taking it with levity. I appreciate it from the depth of my heart. And I pray the Lord will continue to strengthen you, sir, in Jesus' name. Amen. Grace that I've written your name in the eternal book. No man, no devil, no pit of hell will wipe it away. Amen. I want to thank all servants of God, the elders, everyone, deaconesses, every member, for always accepting me. Amen. Amen. A father in the Apostolic Church called me one day. They said, we always see you in CAC. Are you going there? I said, CAC is your twin sister. Is there anything wrong if I go there? Let me know. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And that was when I was proud when the choir went with me to minister. Since then, their heart came down. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Grace. I was talking yesterday about dimensions of grace. And I made us to know the three grace that are available. And yesterday I was able to dwell on the conquering grace. For those of us that were here yesterday and those that were watching us online yesterday, that is still where I want to dwell this morning. Conquering grace. And we focus down here, right? And I told us that there are also two graces that are called achieving grace and favoring grace. And I made us to know that until you appreciate grace, you cannot get more. Until you learn how to celebrate grace and say, oh, I honor this grace, you cannot get more. How do I know it? Open your Bible with me to Gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 1. Chapter 1. And I'm reading verse 41 to 42. And it came to pass that when Elizabeth heard the salutation of Mary, the baby leaped in her womb, And Elizabeth was filled with the Holy Ghost. And she spake out with a loud voice and said, Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb. When a lesser grace see an higher grace, and you don't appreciate it, you can't get to a place of fulfillment. Permit me to say it with my loud voice, especially in the ministry of pastoral. When you see an authority of grace and you are not humble under it, you cannot get to that level in life. It does not matter whether you are eloquent, you are agile, you are spiritually fit. When you don't appreciate the grace that are above you, you can never get there. When Elizabeth saw the arrival of Mary, he that was carrying in her own tummy the Lord Jesus Christ, the Savior, Elizabeth knew that this is what? An authority of grace. And the Bible says the baby in her what? I command this morning, is anyone under this grace this morning? Everything in your life, I'm not forcing you to believe the grace, but grace is about to do something here. I am not here alone. When I was coming, the Lord said, go tell my servant that I'm going to mix the two graces together, your grace and with his own, and I will turn the life of people around. Amen. So I'm not going to beg anybody, I'm not going to force you. If you believe in that grace, the grace, I speak to somebody as the Lord is giving me the utterance. Even if you don't have grace before now, before you step out of this place today, grace of the Almighty will locate you. Amen. Anywhere you go, as you step out of this edifice today, my God, the God of grace, the God of grace, I call him again by name, the God of grace will cause grace to speak for you. Amen. In Jesus' name. Yes, Lord. Grace. Sit down. The favoring grace, the favoring grace. Elizabeth did not say, I was married. After all, I was legally married. She is not married. We don't even know where she got the pregnancy. And some of us will say, come on, look, daddy woman. Ha. Somebody get somebody grace. You are saying the person is nobody. You are in trouble. Hey, Elizabeth saw the grace. This woman, it does not matter. When God has not judged someone, you are judging. Who are you? Some of you, why you have not achieved grace in life is all you need to do is to judge your pastor. You don't think about his grace. Only judge. Our pastor does not know how to do it. He does not speak or read English. He is not this. He is that. And grace. When there is grace, the grace that you're supposed to tap into. If I have anybody like that this morning, may the God of grace use his mercy to forgive you.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. When you don't have grace, disgrace is ever abound. And when we talk about grace and the favoring grace, we are talking about the power, the gravity of strength that lifts one from grass to grace. There's a dimension of conquering grace. But that is a super dimension of grace that has to do with favor. Hey! The favor of God will go with somebody this morning. Amen. If you think I am lying, I am a product of grace. I've been in this country less than 4 years. I have not studied even online course. And as I'm talking to you, thank God it's all internet. I am a director of a company, of organization here in America. No school. Grace, the power of favor. I don't know. That is the grace I have come here with this morning. If you believe it, it does not matter what your qualification is. It does not matter your status. It does not matter. See, as I'm talking to you, do you know we will still get to some meeting, right? When the big guns talk, I still say, I don't understand, because the tongue is twisted. Hey, I am talking about grace, and yet I still go with them. The whites are here. We do meetings together. They don't look down on me, but they see the grace.
Hallelujah.
They see the grace. I'm talking to somebody this morning. If you care to understand, because you are in this auditorium, the grace of our God, I join my faith together with the prophet in the house. That same grace, that same grace, that same grace will speak for you. Somebody shout grace. Sit down. Favoring grace is taking you from grass to grace. Then I need to let you know what is grass. And I will also let you know what grace is all about. I'm not going to preach too much today. Today is a day of encounter. Amen. A day of impartation. Amen. Listen to me. The type of impartation that is about to come upon your life, in 10 years, you will not recover from it. Some are still looking at me. Is he here with the magic? No. I am telling you what I know. Oh my God. Sir, do you know the man that brought me here? Like 3 years ago in Maryland. His plan was to ridicule me. He said, put his paper, put it in. The lawyer told him, this man will not be able to go out of America. Just put it, waste him. And while we are stepping out, a Muslim lawyer, and the lawyer did like this. Somebody that had not known me Out of, is it professional? For a lawyer, he just signaled to me. And I said, okay. Like I was going with my boss. And I returned back. He said, I don't know you, but I saw something in you. This is what your boss said I should do for you. And every paper is ready, but if I put it in, you may be here as a waster all over your life. What do I do? When my sister was singing that song yesterday, that thing came. And I am a testimony. You know what happened? Do you know that same day, my friend called me all the way from Ohio. He said, Abraham, I hope they have not put your paper in. Somebody, a medical person, is ready here to help you put your paper in. Stop it. The following day I went to the lawyer. We changed everything.
Hallelujah.
Let me tell you something. Do you know why you are facing what you are facing? There is a grace in you. And until you appreciate that grace, that is why when people will hear your voice, He is the grace of the voiceless. Somebody is here under this auditorium, under my voice this morning. If I be the servant of God, if I have nothing that I'm calling outside His name, your encounter today, I speak to your life. In 10 years, you will never recover. Amen. What is grass? The word G on grass is what we call grant. Grant. The devil will always want to grant you. Your background will always want to make you what? Zero. Your status, your color, your race. That's why when people are shouting, black, 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 black race, black race, black race, I just laugh. When even we be black, we are the enemy of ourselves.
Yes.
What Akata does in the office I belong to, the white does not even do it. The black Americans. The way they feel purpose. The way they want to feel in charge. The white, they are not even doing it. Who is a slavery who? All of them are shouting. I said, come on, let's keep quiet. We are the problem of ourselves. If we respect ourselves and treat ourselves with dignity, the white will not mess us up. We are in the church. And the church is where we can hear the truth.
That's right. Preach on, Pastor.
I have a Nigerian fellow in the office, my office. He will be the one to, hey, your quarterly is not this, it's not that. I said, come on, man. Leave that. You are not my employer. Black. So, grant, the word G in grass is what? Grant. The enemy of your father's house. The enemy of your mother's house. They always want you to be at the ground level. So there is nothing you do, sir, that they will appreciate. And they say he has gone to America, and so. And I was home the last one I went with our father here. And one of my uncles said, hey, hello, talk back. Huh? And somebody said, hey, no, an apostle. He said, and so. What about it, no?
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
They always want you to be on the what? Grass. The ground level. And better way, I saw a lot of things. You know that place we were in the village, right? That is where I did my secondary school. I was there last like maybe 20 something years ago, like 22 years. That was where I left that village. And when I go back there, see, even, you know, at the way kids are, I don't know, when I wanted to sit down, you know, even the secretary said, no, you cannot sit down here. It's for some apostle. Bro. And I look at him. Are you in the apostolic church? You don't know me? Because you are even talking to one of the apostles. You don't know. Suddenly somebody just came from. Say, I'm sorry, I didn't know you are there. You better know I'm here right from America. I said I am here so that you will not mess it up.
Hallelujah.
I said so that you guys will not mess this burial because we have a name. And that is why I came all the way from. So be careful. They wanted me to just pray over the sermon on Sunday, sir. Quickly they changed it out. You didn't want to preach. I said that's correct.
Yes, Lord.
Somebody is here. I'm not you. If you know me, I don't make mouth. I'm not saying I'm humble, right? But I think I respect others. I'm not making mouth to brag. I'm only telling you what grace will do after today. Somebody is here. You are living here. Only if you can connect to this grace today, the grace of God will locate you. Every one of you watching me online, there is nowhere grace cannot touch. I speak to you right where you are. The grace in this place will locate you. Sit down. Let me give you a little bit. The R there in the that adage is not true, man.
It's not.
Amen.
Amen.
If you don't have the money, you can't buy it. Even if they buy it for you, you won't be able to wear it because nobody will help you. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, you want to give me a gift now, right? And you are seeing the type of shoe I'm wearing, and you want to go and just buy thrift store something for me. You know it won't work, right? So that statement is not true. The devil, the enemy, wants you to be in rag. And guess what? When you are under rag, you are under self-pity. Anybody under rag is a one who lives under pity. And some of us, you don't even know the grace of God upon your life. You always want people to pity you. I am a single mother. Single mother. Before they even say I am a single mother. Single mother. When single men that like you have bought 5 houses in America. You are still holding on to pity. I am a widow. Have you not seen a widow that is paying 100 people's salary? I'm speaking.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
The mind of God to you this morning. Grace. Grace. I'm an African guy. Who says that you cannot get there?
Yes.
I told them recently, they're in trouble. I'm going to even go to school. When I now go to school now, they're in trouble. I have no school. I've not gone to school yet, and I'm here. When I now go to school, what happened?
Trouble.
Then we drag the house, White House together.
Yes, Lord.
Stop being in the position where people will pity you. That's a grace. That is a grace that can take you up there.
Yes, Lord.
If you think I'm lying, when you see Queen Esther, ask her. Number 3, in the school of grass, the S, the A there is anxiety. When you are on the ground, you are living under anxiety. You are always worried. If you are always worried, the fear of your no,
Yes.
you are underground. It's the devil that makes that noise in your ear. What will happen to me? What will happen? I am having the third relationship. Will this man not leave me again? Already she's thinking it. And the Bible says, the way man thinketh,
Yes.
so the man will eventually what? Leave her. Am I going to make it in America? Can I pass my board exam? RM. The RM people. Are you in the house?
Yes,
There are many here.
The RM board exam that somebody that was not even up to you passed. Somebody that was not up to your level. And you are so scared. Will I pass it? Will I pass it? Go and write this exam. And let us hear word. Jump from that LPN. Go and do that exam. Because without that exam, you can't equate yourself to the RM. When we are talking about nurse has level, right?
Yes.
Yes. There are different categories.
Anxiety. Some of us, you have allowed anxiety to kill you before your time.
Mm-hmm.
S of grass. You know we have 2 S, right? Mm-hmm. Number 1 is setback. Out of the last 2 S, setback. The thing will be drumming, setback. The more you try to move forward, today, the mercy will locate you.
Amen. In Jesus' name.
I said mercy will locate you.
Amen.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Lord.
When God wants to design and decorate your life, He takes you away from some association that will not recognize or honor you.
Yes. Yeah. Hallelujah.
I was in Ohio before relocating here, right? And at that time, the only friend that will honor me is to take me to thrift store and get me what? Shoe. You are laughing, right? I've gone through a lot of. I will take it with joy. You know, somebody that is just coming from Nigeria, anything goes. And one day, a woman bought me a shirt, $100 shirt, new, in that place. They might be watching me now. They will know that story. And my friend said, Pastor, let's take it back to the store.
Hey, Jesus. And I go to thrift store.
And I was eating, and the Lord, I just heard God say, well, if you try it, then every other good thing that I want to give to you, you don't trust me, the God of grace. What is $100 shirt compared to the grace that is ahead? Tell him no. I said, no, friend, no. I will wear this one. Guess what? Do you know, even before I get my driving license in Maryland, I got 2 cars as gifts. I've not gotten my driving license. I'm here. This is holy altar. If I am lying, 2 gifts of car. And somebody want to rubbish the grace of God upon my life with $100 shirt. Every setback in your life, every friend drawing you back, in the name of Jesus, may you be disconnected. Behind of the destiny of God, as from today, they are pulled down. Somebody shout hallelujah. Hey, the Lord sent me to you this morning to give you a word that will prepare you to your place of destiny. And to the wise people, they are the one catching it now. And that is why today, that my friend, he doesn't even want to see me. Envy, sir. If he's online, let him hear. I don't care. And before you know it, same person telling my wife all manner of things. Your husband is not good though. How much is he selling to you? 50,000. And like, he's taking average of $1,000 every 2 weeks. And that is even when I'm not taking nothing. He made my wife to know, that amount, if he's taking 1,000, at least he's supposed to be releasing $400. He has forgotten. This is a place I'm going to pay some bill. Yes. Right?
Yes.
My friend, my wife too, what's up? I said, my friend. Are you in business with me? Or in business with the market people? Okay, if you are with them in the market, go and be listening to them. I said, you better not allow anybody to take that grace from you. She sit tired. I said, better. And today now, nobody is telling her how much I should share with her. Because money meets money.
Amen.
Everyone that wants to drag you behind, today, by force, by fire, the Lord will separate you. The last S, because we are going to be praying today, is scar. Scar. S-C-A-R. Ego. Scar. At the ground level, all what the devil minister to you is your scar, your past. When you want to move, hey, I have a glorious children. The scar will come and tell you, oh, you know how many children you have aborted? This one, they won't go anywhere. And it will rubbish your prayers. Scar. They are tactics of the devil to bring you down. And it is you that will say no because of a place of grace you are going. I used to tell my people in my great assembly, no matter how you come to America, grace brought you.
Yes.
Even if you have come with two heads of another person. Some people two heads. Head black, head red. And they might be together. You are here and you are here. Grace brought you. And grace can do what? Can fix you. Stop jumping from pillar to post. Stop wasting your money for them in Nigeria. Put it where grace speaks.
Yes.
Some of you know how to give money. 200. Any man that asks you they want to do any work for you and give you bill, please tell them, Pastor Abraham, them say they are fake. I know they are here. You are here. Listen. They siphon your money, send money, and you know, carelessly, you just send the money. Listen to me. They don't pray nothing. They are just floundering with your money.
Yes.
And this is grace here, where you're supposed to put that money and receive it. You'll be wasting it on a fertile land. Scar will always speak on ground. But when you are in grace, even when the devil want to bring the idea of your scar, your past to you, the wisdom of grace will speak to you that you know, that is what? Past. 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 Somebody step into grace. I said somebody step into grace. Then, so that you can better understand, let me tell you what grace is all about. Quick. Then I will be rounding up. Do you know grace and grace are so similar, right? But they are opposite each other. And the G in the school of grace is what? Greatness. Somebody say greatness.
Greatness.
There is power, the power, efficacy power in the house this morning, and to those that are watching me, that want to translate you, transfigure you from the ground to greatness. That's what we call in statistic, transpose. That word transpose is to go and get like two anywhere you want to get it, to ensure your equation balanced, and you put it. Say if A is equal to this, you know, that abracadabra. They just bring it. If A is 2, then what will be B? When you add C minus is equal to S all over, what is S?
Oh man.
And you'll be thinking, calculating. Calculus, thank you. You went to school. Yes.
Calculus.
Hallelujah. When I was in the camp, I didn't allow all those things to bother me. I'm telling you, grace. From school, I was already a pastor. And I don't allow it to bother me. Hey, everybody, you know what I do? I praise my grace more. When I'm in my closet, I say, God, because as at that time, I knew I was going to be a pastor. No, on a serious note, I knew from day one that I will end up being a pastor. So, God, if you like, disgrace yourself. And I will sleep. Say it, and he will sleep. I said, say it. I will sleep. When I sleep, right? 4 to 5 questions, the Lord will reveal to me my dream. And when I see it, oh my God, that question, right? I see, I make sure that when I wake up quick, I write it down. Go and ask, they will tell you, I was a champion. And you hardly see me studying, except maybe the exam is closed by then. Let me put it together, what I've seen. I'm not asking you to do that if you don't have the grace. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Number 2 of grace, the out there is riches. When you are living under grace, you are rich.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Stop thinking like those who have no wisdom. Stop thinking like those who have no brain. When the grace of God lives in you, you are better than anybody. In wealth and in riches.
Yes.
Because our God is a God of grace. You don't even know. Some of us, we don't know. Every day that you come to church, that they say, may the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ. Some of you, you just say it and ignore it. The Orthodox Church, they don't joke with it.
Yes.
And that is why it was working for them. But we Pentecostal, we just take it. In fact, Pastor will even say, may the grace of God, you are carrying your Bible, you are going. They don't even know the value. A servant of God said, may the grace of God, down their way out. If you are doing that, you better stop it. If you are in church from morning till the offering time, and they are saying, may the grace, and you are walking away. Will you stop walking away from grace? Greatness in grace. So that out there is riches. That idea is ability. Somebody say ability.
Ability.
When you live in grace, you are capable of anything. You have exam, you are capable, ability to do it. You want to get to the top, you have the ability. Anything you want to do in the school of grace, that is what? Ability for you. I speak to somebody, receive ability to forge ahead. I just heard the Spirit of God saying that business now, there is ability for it. I don't know if you are here. That business, I just heard it. Tell him, tell her, that business, that business, that business, that business, there is an ability for it. Ability for that business. They are the one coming now. Ability for that business. How do I know it? Because in the school of grace, when there's ability, that is college. See encourage us. That is courage there. How do I know? Sir, you remember the story of Goliath and David. And Goliath said, you, that one has already demoralized him. You. And Goliath told David, today I will make sure the bear eats you. If I were you, you will be peeling on your body. Get you. Oh, but hey, listen. David said, I don't care. But I can see you that you are despising the God. He said, today I stand to challenge you in the name of God of Israel, who you are despising. Ó fi orí Goliath tó fi kó t'Ọlọ́run and relaxed. Very wise. Okay. Somebody said he's abusing Prophet Ajibade and said, hey, you don't even know. You are abusing the man of God. Okay. Hey, if this man of God, I'm saying it in his presence, if this man of God, if we will stand up today, you know when we are little, right? There are two children will be arguing, and you the third one say, Ijare, Hallelujah. Grace brought me here. I was so stubborn and wicked when I was small, but that was my past. And you be doing the Ija like this, and that one just keep the fight. Then that one will be you keep the fight for me. You think you can understand me? Before. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
That was what happened to David. David, because of grace, there was courage. Even when the brother came, I said, David, you are so stupid. Who asked you to leave our father's sheep in the wilderness? Why are you here? I know the arrogance in you. David did not hear you. You are listening to them, right? They will mislead you. That your uncle will mislead you. That your auntie will mislead you because they will tell you it does not work that way in America. And now, anytime it doesn't work like that in America, what is in that America? The people don't know why. They don't want you to get there. Say, how can somebody even gather little money? I want to do something. It doesn't work like that. Everything going to be. And because of that mentality is in you. You can never save. You don't know how to save money. They've told you from beginning that garbage in, garbage out is America. And every time you are also just, we are just averagely okay here. Who says you cannot gather? This is a place to gather.
Yes, yes, Lord.
Get wisdom.
Yes.
It's because they don't want you, but grace will give you courage.
Amen.
Amen.
Everything, I'm telling you, until I became an American myself, I have never asked one question and they tell me it's easy. Nothing. I don't know why people in America were like this. Nothing. I'm telling you, I asked more than 100 questions in my life before I also became part of them. No more. It's easy. Hey, Pastor, to get driving license, I did mine more than 3 times. I'm going for my 2 years green card. That one, hey, you have to pray fast. You see, one friend in Atlanta, they went on the last day, and they are going to the church of grace. They have a pastor of grace. And that one will be telling them grace every day. But yes, may you receive courage. I say live in courage now. Then the last one before I wrap up. In the school of grace, the E there is what we call extraordinary. Somebody shout it, extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
You don't even know who you are. You are bigger than where you are sitting. Amen. You see what I'm saying? You are more than a child in somebody's hand. You are a queen somewhere. You are a wife to a prime minister somewhere. Don't allow anybody to look down on you. Sir, you are a prophet of big guns. Relevant people. You are an extra man in the CAC worldwide. People that does not come with you is out of the system. Begin to live like that. That's why I love mommy. Mommy will call the Baba queen. And when I hear that, hey, and when the man is walking too, he walks like him. I was watching every of his step in the village. The king has come. And the kings of the village must know that they knew somebody entered this village. You think they don't know, they know somebody. After you left again, they called me, they said, yes, in the history of Iluke, nobody has ever given us the money they gave to us. Yes, sir. And I was so proud of you. I said, yes, that is Prophet Adibade the Kabesi. They gave money. In fact, even when they left, they were thinking, you know, some people will just brag and promise. Mm-hmm. But when they saw this thing in their account, hey, they have never, you know, home, right? They will never have credit to call. But that day, they bought credit and called me. You want me to tell you the amount? Yes, sir. Hallelujah. The good news is like you made him proud, right? Yes. All of you. He was able to do that because you made him proud. Extraordinary. Begin to live that life now. Don't allow your race to bring you down. Don't allow your color to bring you down. Don't allow your sex to bring you down. Don't allow your eloquence to bring you down. In fact, don't allow your disability to bring you down. I've seen a disabled man in life feeding over 500 people. You think I'm lying? If you see him, ask him. They call him doctor. And when he's coming, everybody will do like this. Don't allow your situation to bring you down. Amen. Don't allow who you are. Don't allow what people say about you to bring you down. Amen. Walk in an extraordinary way. Walk in your gorgeous way. Because you are more than what you are. You are bigger than what they think you are. You are superordinary what you are. That's on your feet on that note.
Yes, Lord.
Hey, Queen Esther. Let me quickly add it. In chapter 2 of Esther, was a daughter. The father had died. The mother had died. Adopted daughter. And who adopted? Not even somebody to reckon with. A gate man. You see how wretched this lady was. But Queen Esther never allowed himself or herself, her situation to... A gate man, you know, gate man is different from security guard. A security guard, they are armed, but a gate man, they are not armed. They are to just open the gate and close the gate. And they are the type of people that leave one room, face me and slap you. And when even the king was looking for wife, such a lady should not ever think. But do you know you are more than what you are? There is greatness in you, man. Yes. You are more than what you are. Yes. You are a queen.
Yes, Lord.
Hey! And the Bible made us to understand. And when the king saw her, hey, the king saw the beauty. Oh, my Lord, fine, toy. Only you. The king is looking for you.
Amen.
He's looking for you. Esther, the name changed. Esther. Under 2 minutes. The good thing. Do you know, by the greatness in Esther's life and the grace, he who was a great man later rode on the horse of the king. Yes. Hey! May the grace that is upon to drop on your head now make you to help your generation. The grace that is about to come upon you will make you to be a celebrity. Amen. Look at me very well. Do you know you are the one we have been waiting for? Brothers, we have been waiting for you. The advisors have been waiting for you. We are waiting for you, sir. We are waiting for you. It is you we have been waiting for. We have been waiting for you. Your father's house have been waiting for you. Hey! I saw grace here now. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Lord. You know what happened to Mephibosheth? Mephibosheth, a lame man. And when I was going through this, I lamented for him. If you go, just read 2 Samuel from chapter 9, verse 1 to 10. Everything that belonged to Saul, Saul was a great man. And guess what? He passed that greatness to his son, who is the father of Mephibosheth. Chapter 9, 2 Samuel chapter 9, from verse 1 to 10. And guess what? You see, because Mephibosheth was a lame man, they took every of his inheritance. And he was living on the ground. Hey, but the God of grace, I don't know you are here this morning. They have taken all you belong. They have jeopardized your destiny. Even the angels are weeping because of what they have done to your destiny. But I've come to tell you, ma, you are coming out. You are coming out. No matter what they call you, it does not matter the name they call you. You are coming out. And David said, is anybody left in the family of Saul that I may honor him? The king is calling you for honor.
Amen.
Yeah. Do you know how beautiful to honor you with a PhD? The PhD, some people will go, they do all the honor of thesis. This is why they say no council. No
dissertation.
Presentation here and there, they say no. And you are just like that. Sir, we thank God for the grace of God upon your life. Our school, our institution, our great organization have seen you deem fit and want to honor you. When do you have time? And you say, September can work out. Let's go. I speak to somebody.
In the name of Jesus.
Yes, thank you, Lord. I saw you being lame. You are lame. And everybody, they have written you off. Come, brother, come. You, just come. Yes. I'm rounding up now. Hey, Jesus. Jesus. It may not be told or known to him, but by your inspiration, I command in the name of grace that is higher than every other name, may you fulfill your destiny. I stand as God's oracle and I confirm upon you that which God wants you to be, you are that place to be. Although they are planning to truncate it, but I stand by the God of grace that brought you to this auditorium. You will fulfill your destiny. Go on your way. Are we ready to go into the grace? Everywhere you are watching me now is ready. It's time to get ready. Are we ready? Please, in the next 5 minutes, I am not joking. That grace is available here. Lift up your 2 hands now. Wherever you are watching us now, all over the world, lift up your 2 hands as you experience grace. Yes, can you lift some worship something?
You are worthy.
Lift up your hands and get it now. Yes, yes, yes. The grace is working now. Lift up your hand. Be connected to grace. Some people want to take away from you. But the Lord said I should tell you, because you are connected to this grace today, that case is in your favor. And you are getting everything. Says the Lord. Amen. Hey, hold it first. David was written off, and they feel the best place he could be is to take care of the sheep. But when grace speaks, the man of God, Prophet Samuel, he said, is there the old children you gave battle? Because to him he thought all the sons were even finished. But there was a song somewhere. You are the one we are waiting for. And how big the prophet of God is, Samuel of his time. Prophet, as a prophet, he was in charge in Israel that time. And he told them, he said, we are not going to see it until he comes. I speak to you.
Mighty name of Jesus.
Everywhere you are listening, watching me, and you are under the sound of my voice, may your grace speak for you now.
Amen.
Celebrate God. Those that live in grace, they are celebrity. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
You want to celebrate God into your grace. I don't do this, I don't do it often. When I do it, you know I mean it. We want to celebrate now. Please, everyone, mark. But before we go, I need people that want to celebrate grace. I'm not even asking you to celebrate the grace upon my life or our Father. Celebrate your own grace. You are watching me online. I need some people that can joyfully give $250 to your grace. Amen. I'm not asking you to believe in me. By the grace of God, I am well okay. I am better than last year. Amen. If you think I am lying, I carry Hyundai Sonata and I was battling with it for 4 years. I couldn't pay. But now I changed my car already. From car to truck. And I told people now, the next car I'm going to ride, trust me, it's going to be that I don't know, what am I saying? That by next year,
Tesla.
The best, the young people, tell me the latest.
Tesla.
I hope it's not American car, right? Are we ready? You are watching me online. I want you to tap into this place. $250. Just come quickly. $250. Just come quickly. I want to pray for you. You want to tap into that grace. That grace. The grace that brought David from nobody to somebody. And when I was coming, I saw it on your samples. The place from nobody becomes somebody. This is where I'm supposed to be. For some of you don't even know the power in this powerhouse. You are carrying power. Is this among us? 103, 250. Oh, you want to do it online? It doesn't matter where you are. The power of grace is working. Just $250. I want you to tap into it. Appreciate your grace. Oh my God. You don't even know what God is about to do. If you know it, when I ask you to even bring 2,500, you will rush here. But some of you are not even seeing it. And I'm not blaming you. 250. If you know what God wants to do, to buy more, I don't know if you feel that. In the couple of months now, I'm telling you, 10,000 will not be, it will be a chicken change in your life. I'm still waiting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm waiting. It takes boldness to enter into grace. All right. If you think grace brought me in thus far, I'm not lying. If you know anybody working at Volunteer of America, just say, do you know any Pastor Abraham? I am the one in charge of day program. The day program, I manage it. They took me from a QIDP and took me there. So when I'm talking, I know what I'm saying. Volunteer of America, I am the one, by the grace of God, someone like this, in charge of the day program. The affair of the program is in my hand. Grace. Are we ready? And a lot of time, God will even tell me, oh, yes, serious. A lot of time I want to say, are you okay? And if you are planning, I want to settle down, like Baba Jibade, to manage my ministry. Of course, what am I looking for? Is that all? Hey, God. I don't do this, so I'm telling you. I don't do this. I don't think I'm going to. If that your faith does not carry 250, okay, so be it. I need people. You want to trust God. I believe God. Grace. When you have grace, sir, you wear the uncommon.
You know why I know that grace is working? Yesterday,
Yes,
they said all our youths qualify for 8,500 each.
What?
Yes, and 2 already got there yesterday.
Wow.
Three. Therefore, 250 is not. If a student can qualify, one of them is Eunice for 8,500.
Gabby got it.
And Gabby got it.
Yeah. And
Rufai got it. Therefore, don't even talk about all this rubbish $250. I will not take it next year. I don't take that.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry for mentioning 250. You can see now.
Grace.
And I'm going to be part of it next year. You can hear Baba now. So we can't be calling 250 next year. All right. And you do know one thing? The problem we have now, you think I am joking. Mephibosheth cried when he got to the king. And the king told him, you know what? I don't care what you are. As from today, you'll be eating with me at the palace. And every benefit that was made for your grandfather, I will give everything to you. And the man started crying. Like a joke, you are leaving this place a honor woman. Like a play, just like I am speaking. Esther told Mordecai, pray for me, because I don't know, maybe that was the reason why God raised me to this place. At this time, are they up to 20? Do I have the usher that just let me? I need. Help me. Or are you part of them? $250. That's what our father said. By next year, nobody is going to be after your $250. Amen. Amen. 19. One more. Who is that person? Come. Don't feel shy about grace. Grace is not hidden. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Easy. You are worthy of my praise.
You are worthy of my praise, Jesus. Jesus, you are worthy of my praise. You are worthy of my praise. You are worthy of my You are worthy of my praise.
So what God told me is, I should join my grace with your grace. All what you just do for me, sir, is to pray in my hand. Right? When you not pray in my hand, I will pray into their hands. And every hands that I touch, what you are giving to God now, hear this. Before the end of this month, write it down. Before the end of this month, what will enter your hand will become an amazement in your hand.
It's not everyone that attends service actually waits for grace. They walk. That's the only thing they can do. Right? But grace is what God can give. May this grace separate you. As this hand come upon you, you are separated. When Jesus, after the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ, you know Judas already fell to one side. They have to place a lot. And they selected two to replace Judas. They selected Justus and Matthias. Okay, let me teach you theory now. And by laying of hands, Matthias was separated from Justus, and he was the one picked to replace Judas. By the laying of his hand, you know, grace is available, but not everybody qualifies for it. It's not everybody. And that's the truth. By the laying of his hand, you are separated. When people are dying in quantum, you will not die with crowds. Among people that will answer to generation, your name is picked. His hand is empowered. Go and do it.
Amen. And to those that are watching me online, I just want you to connect your faith. Wherever you are, just take a bottle of water. Take a bottle of water, those that are watching. And after this prayer, you just put that water in your hand. And the grace that is working here is working for you too. Amen. Lord, you know I'm not doing it on my own. As you have sent me, so I am releasing you to your grace. Amen. When I pray for you, just go. I release you to your grace. Amen. I release you to your grace. Amen. I release you to your grace. Amen. Go in the grace Behold, a mighty woman in you. Go in your grace. Go in that grace of the Lord. Yes, go in that grace. In the name of Jesus. Only go in that grace in the name of Jesus. We go in that grace in the name of Jesus. Go in that same grace in the name of Jesus. Go in that grace. The grace of God locates you. The grace of God locates you. Please come. The grace of God locates you, sir. Go in that grace. Sir, go in that grace. The Lord locates you for miracle. The grace of God locates you. The God of grace and mercy locates you. Grace of God and mercy of God locates you. The grace of God and mercy of God locates you. The grace of God and mercy of God locates you. To those of you online now,
Please, you have to pray for lay hands on everybody.
all right, sir.
Everyone that comes here.
Yeah, but I will shout.
If you are there, you have not been laid hand on.
With the Spirit of God, I have it to you, sir.
Please.
I have it to you. Praise the Lord. If Baba is a prophet, you know, I'm even scared of him. Because that is what I want to do after now. I want to minister to those online first. You are joining in this wagon of 250. Take a bottle of water with you. Father, in the name of Jesus, the grace that walk here, I pray for everyone watching, connected to us online now. As they sow this seed, I command now that let the grace of God speak for you.
Amen.
Where you least expected, the grace of God will take you there.
Amen.
Just as you are connecting to this program, the Lord will connect you to a place of grace.
Amen.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
In Jesus' mighty name we pray.
Amen.
Please, everybody rise on your feet as the choir sing. Let me just lay the hand upon everybody and we are done. I hope I have not taken your time. Even if you say yes, grace has taken your time. Can you do my own first?
Yes, you walked upon the sea. You raised the dead. Oh, yes, Lord.
You have not been laid down
Hold on. You know you are not among the 250 and you just want to be part of this blessing. As you are coming, whatsoever thing you will have power to do, it's $100, anything. It's still grace, oh. It's still grace. Grace is extended to you. Yes, go ahead. Grace will locate you.
You walked upon the sea.
Grace will locate you.
give you glory, Lord. Hallelujah. We give you glory, Lord. Please have your seat wherever you may be. I want to tell you, I keep on telling you, if you give birth to children, the expectation of that parent is to see those children to become glorious.
Yes.
There is no need. My mom always tell me, pé wọn kì í bí ọmọ tà. Wọn kì í ṣe kí ni? Bí ọmọ tà. Pé wọ́n ti wá ń ta ọmọ sí wọn. Ayé ti gba ti wọn. Wọ́n ní wọn kì í bí ọmọ tà. Hallelujah. So that parents can benefit from their children. That is the reason for giving back to the children. Tó bá ránṣẹ́ tó kọṣẹ́ wá ló bá wọn òbí ẹ̀ta kọ́ lè máa rí ẹgbẹ́ jẹ́. So that you can help them. Hallelujah. That's the reason why they went through whatever they went through. That's the reason. Hallelujah.
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 Amen.
Amen.
And when a child is struggling, that parent will be strong, will be running around to make sure that the children become glorious. And it is when they become glorious that the parent is happy. I said to all of you hearing and looking at me, maybe you are hearing me or you are looking at me, I want to tell you, you will not struggle again. Jesus' name. I'm praying this from the bottom of my heart. Because if you did not struggle, when I studied Abel and Cain, Bible made me to understand that Cain was a tiller of ground. I don't know if you have ever seen anyone tilling ground before. Those conga, you see people drilling it, and you say that kind of person should come and dash you money. It's very hard, and that was one of the reasons why the offering of Cain was not acceptable, because he got the money from paying. But they said Abel was a tender of sheep. It's very easy for a sheep shepherd to just go to the yard. If anyone can doubt the grace, there's always a proof. It is only a fool that will doubt a proof. If last night they said all the youth can qualify for 8,500 each, it's an evidence. It's not a theory, it's a practical. And not even only the people that are here, some people that are watching now. And some of the youth are still going to qualify more. Amen. It's not loan, it's free money. Free for all of them. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
For being who they are. Because they are under grace. Grace just locate them and find them. I want to tell you, as you are hearing, I don't know where you are trusting God for grace. Grace will do what you cannot do on your own.
Amen.
Grace is the vehicle that carry you to your destination without paying the price.
Amen.
You don't have to pay the price. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
But somebody is here hearing my voice. You will have encounter with grace.
Amen.
Everything they've done against anyone that is under grace always turn to testimony. Amen. They will now regret. We will have known not to even wage war. When they wage war against Joseph, he was carrying grace, right? That grace was the one that took him to become prime minister in foreign land. Don't forget that his father doesn't have a land. They are, what do they call, nomadics. They go from place to place. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. When he went to his father to go and tell him that your son is not dead though, he has become prime minister in this so kingdom. How does it happen? How do you feel? How do you imagine? I said to somebody here, all the product of your body, they will not crawl on the ground. Amen. Where others are struggling, I say you will be flying.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
All this word and this incantation from the word of God is speaking to your soul. You know why?
Bible says, I wish you prosper as your soul prospers. Poverty is a mindset. Is what?
Mindset.
And disease and sickness start from the mind. Somebody was telling me yesterday, Daddy, we love you. Then you pray for someone that is sick. And you went to him, to her. I said, well, apart from doing that, I have to do what I have to do, number one. Number two, the woman has been tested twice, negative. And the husband tested negative. Hallelujah. I said, don't let fear kill you. Just leave me alone. Hallelujah. 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 If fear can grip the whole world like this, and faith cannot grip you, you are in trouble. If church is being engulfed by fear and it's not engulfed by faith, if we accept faith the way we accept this fear, your life will have changed by now. But if they curse you now, do you know that a rumor by? But and that is why it doesn't have impact. I'm saying this to you so that you can get mindset of prosperity from now. I release that secret because people think, oh, 250. Even when a small girl can be getting 8,005, just tell you the gap between money and grace. The gap is just too much. When God is to reward you, you cannot quantify it. You cannot say, this is a month God will reward me with. He will do what He alone can do. I pray, it's one of my prayer. The Lord should give these people grace. And that is why we started the vigil since last week. And if you are there, some people slept off. Some people said, is there vigil? That's okay. Grace is available, but it's not everybody that qualifies for it. Some people have how many children, but one or two of them can carry grace, and the remaining, he will be the one to be clothing them. To be clothing them. He will help them feed their children. I say to all of you, because I need evidence, and that is why God proved it last night. I asked God to give these people grace, and He did it in a way that's beyond my imagination. The call to me was so urgent that they need the names of these youths so that they can qualify. So okay, we need 3 for yesterday night. They give the 3. Say, let's try. Maybe they'll give them. They give all of them. Let's try another one. I want to tell you, I don't know what you are trusting God for. I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. Because anyone I meet in life, I will tell you the truth and the whole truth, whether you like me or not. I connect you with the grace that can never be disgraced. I say to you, you are connected. Amen. The Lord called me, said, whosoever connected with me. He said, comforting authority. I didn't know the meaning of that covenant until when I getting older. I said, okay, comforting authority is all everybody needs. It's all you want. Need. Anything you want to do, you don't have to struggle. I say to you, that comforting authority covenant begin to work for you. Amen. In the name of the Father. Amen. In the name of the Son. Amen. In the name of Holy Ghost. Amen. I want you to now package your offering wherever you are hearing it. You call it grace offering. Grace offering. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. If you know that this church is under grace, you will know. If it is during Corona, we are adding more members. Do you see it? Do I have witness in the house? Yes, sir. You are adding more members. If it is during Corona, you are doing renovation. We're going to change the carpet of the church, everything. Hallelujah. When other churches are having issue, when you are making it. Yes, when people are losing their head, the Lord is raising you up. Amen. I said to you, when others are crying, you will be celebrating. Amen. When there was pandemic and issue in Egypt, in Gosen, what were they doing?
Celebrating. What are they celebrating with? I don't want teacher to talk. Eunice, what are they celebrating with? Sir? Do you know that God said they should kill a lamb of 1 year old, and they should use the blood, and He said they should eat the meat. What does that mean? What does that mean? Celebration. If you kill a ram and you have to eat everything, that's celebration. When others are burying their firstborn, they are celebrating. Maybe that grace separates you from it. In the name of Jesus Christ. Prepare your offering wherever you are. When they start, give offering. They give. When they start, give offering. You look at some people, you just look at them and God just use you as a blessing to them, to thousands. A child that is going to be tall, watch their leg. Their leg will just be like that. Just watch. Someone that is going to feed the whole world, watch them. Watch them. Because God doesn't just bless people. He bless people for a reason. For what? For a reason. Somebody, I had a message long time ago that somebody had a stroke. And the person that told me said there was a machine in Europe that if that machine can be used on someone that has stroke within 1 week, he will recover. And they told me the amount of the machine. And the brother that had stroke, I was not related with him, but I know him, one of our big brothers. I said, go and get that machine. Remove the money from the money in your hand and pay. And they took it to him and he used it. When he saw me in Lagos in 2015, I guess, he said, he told everybody, he said, this is the one that made me walk again. And made me walk again. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
But let me tell you, the reward of that, I cannot quantify it in money. In money. Anything you do in the name of God can never go unrewarded. Therefore, package your offering and call it grace offering. Just call it grace offering wherever you are sending it to. Electronically. I say to all of you here, grace will carry you. Amen. In the name of the Father. Amen. In the name of the Son. Amen. In the name of Holy Ghost. Amen. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Lord. Let all the titans rise up wherever you are. And if you are there, come to the front. If you are there in the auditorium, come to the front. All the titans. Do you know that I supposed to have 100% obedience for everybody to be paying their tithes? Because I did not hide the word from telling them. Because I want you to be part of solution, not part of problem. Not what? Or what you rather or call it. Let me tell you, if you have not built house in Nigeria, if you build house and you roof it, it's just a child play. You just start a child play. Finishing to finish a house. And I mean the kind of house can still finish. Hallelujah. It's about times 3 of what you used to build it. Therefore, giving your offering or something is nothing compared to what God can do for you. Hallelujah. I saw his house. He said it to me. Hallelujah. It's a kind of how I can see it. No, it's not every shoe you can wear. It's not every clothes. Alisa, I know you have so many number. And some house you sleep there, right? Hallelujah. You put some people in hotel, before you come back, they already check themselves out to another hotel. Because they don't deserve that kind of place, right? You have done it before. Come back to hotel, we didn't meet the person there the second day. We call him off and say, "What you want, 5 star?" If you people cannot pay, I will pay myself. It's not my shame. They got me. They didn't tell me about it. They did it themselves. Since that time, I began to get involved in what hotel they're going to get for who. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Because you obey the force of God and you pay your tithes, everything that tie your life will let you go.
Amen.
As you are listening to me and you are watching me, all the tithers, you are paying your own during the week. If you pay your own during the week and you are still sitting down, please come here. You pay your own during the week, or you pay your own this weekend, or you are paying your own now. Everything that ties your life will let you go.
Amen.
You will never be tired.
Amen.
You will never be out of job.
Amen.
You will never be out of business.
Amen.
You will never be out of money.
Amen.
Every satanic conspiracy against your income, against your finances, ever disgrace them.
Amen.
This will work for you.
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 Amen. Amen.
This will work for you.
Amen.
This will work for you. 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 And everybody, listen to me wherever you may be watching me. This anointing will work for you.
Amen.
In the name of the Father.
Amen.
In the name of the Son.
Amen.
In the name of Holy Ghost.
Amen.
Thank you, Holy Spirit.
Thank you, Lord.
Jesus' mighty name, we pray.
Amen. 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 In Jesus' name.
The celebration, if you are sick and you have your salt covenants, the salt covenants, so who slept on when we were doing it? If you don't have, you come and see me, I give you your own salt. If you are sick, you add just little of that salt to water. And when you are showering, after you finish bathing, you pour it on yourself. And if you don't pour it on your head, pour it on your body and use salt to rub your face. Is that okay? Yes. Okay. That's one. Hallelujah. If you are sick, the water covenant, that night that we did water covenant,
Yes.
you pour it on your shadow. On what?
Your shadow.
And you can only do it when there is sunshine, so that you see yourself. Don't do and pour it on concrete or on the soil. Because some people, only God knows the language they understood. Only God knows. You pour it on what?
On the ground.
Shadow. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
The Lord will surprise you.
Amen.
Many of these prophetic programs, we deleted them online. You know why we deleted them? Because Allah will say, there are some people don't know. God was not the one that gave them direct instruction of what to do. But they just see somebody doing it and they do it. That's why we have a lot of fake now. There's nothing under this heaven that fake did not come from China until they start infecting people. Yes, fake bed, fake shoes, fake clothes, fake cap, fake eye, fake eyelashes, fake mascara, all kind of fake beard, all kind of things fake, until they fake everybody now. and that is why many of people's problems started from church. Some people they are devoted worshippers. They give their life to Christ. Some people left their duty posts now because of what they met in church. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Because there is a lot of crisis. And Jesus was the one that allowed it. He said, let the fake and the thing grow together. When the owner comes, you come and separate them. But if you are fortunate to see original, please embrace it. Please what? Embrace it. Embrace it. There's something they call as a parent, that when you see your children, you are what? You are happy. Not that you see them growing. So the king come and grow, that's all, doesn't have any meaning. But to see them achieving, successful, prospering, then the parent will be happy seeing them, their children prospering, doing good. Hallelujah. Every time I see all of you as members of my church, I am happy. Thank you. That is what God told me this morning when I was praying. Hallelujah. Yesterday was praise concert. And the Lord woke me up early in the morning. When I was praying, I did not pray about the concert at all. I'm telling you the weakness now. And that man told me, he said, have you prayed about the praise concert? I said, I began to answer myself. I said, no, that I don't know. This is praise. The Lord said, I should pray to turn my fire to fragrance. He said, do you know that fire starts with matches? It's so small. But you cannot know the extent of that fire. And when there is offering on the fire, what happens? When the bullocks is laid on the fire, what happens? The fragrance will come. Everybody begin to say, they are frying meat there. There's a kitchen going on there. When your fire turns to what? Fragrance. I don't want you to be fire alone. I don't want you to just live long without prosperity. Prayer can make your life to prolong. You will not die young. But it cannot make one to be rich. That is 80 years, but still begging. When your fire turns to fragrance, that is when people embrace you. They smell you. There's a flower, they call it Queen of the Night. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. You will build mansion. Amen. When there's a particular flower, they call it Queen of the Night. You have them around your compound. In the evening like this, it's going to be smelling. You will be bringing good fragrance. You will even love to sit outside to enjoy fresh air. Hallelujah. Oh, but there are no sequence. Suffering is not good, though. It's not what? It's not good. Poverty is not good. And I want to tell you, under this grace, you will not be poor. Amen. In the name of Jesus. Amen. Again, I want to tell you this. You will not use money to be looking for good health. Amen. In the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Stand on your feet wherever you are. Stand on your feet. Stand on your feet. Want to celebrate people. You know, we always like to celebrate a living soul. Yes. Not that we love our pastor. Yeah, we're going to do it last. If you love our pastor, if you love anyone you love them, let them know you love them. They say, people, parents, you must say, express it. You don't love people and you don't know how to express. Yes. Love that is not without action. Every love without action is a fake love. It's what? When you see grace, embrace it. Appreciate grace. That is when it's going to be contagious to you. Going to be what? Contagious to you. You want to pray for the people that celebrate their birthday during the week. Time will not permit me to tell you stories, but I'm a product of grace. Like Apostle Ademu said, do you know that in everything that I went through in life, I never knew what was ahead of me. I never knew. I told you yesterday that when they kidnapped me, they released me. They said I did clean. I should go. I don't know how clean I was. I was not even clean. I can tell you that. Hallelujah. People that are clean, they are the one God should use. But He is not looking for clean people. He's looking for one that are weak, that are not that dirty, that go to party with a red light.
Red light on. Red light on.
Don't let his creativity deceive you. I'm telling you who
he always say you don't hide it.
It's not hiding, but not everybody had it. Therefore, he was not the qualified one. God qualified him. Don't look at me as if he's better than me. 5 and 6.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. The Bible says in Jacob, I found no fault. Jacob is a criminal. But God said, no fault. I have found no fault. If God justifies someone, who is that? Who are you to condemn him? The Lord is on your side. Amen. And the Lord will justify you. Amen. In the name of Jesus Christ. We Henry Akinola. Adams Sheyi Akiniyi. Grandma Esau. Larry Akinola. Larry Oburiola. Yes. You are stretching your hand towards us. If you're celebrating your own, please come to the front and join me. If you celebrated your own during the week, come to the front and let everybody point out their hand towards us. And that's why then we pray for all of us. Over to you. As the Holy Spirit leads.
Father, Lord, we thank you for the life of your dear servant.